Hello everyone, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is spirit messages from pets on the other side and also any soul messages from our current pets here in the physical. We're jumping right in with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. All decks have been pre-shuffled and thank you all so much for being here. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, the lynx, my favorite. Well, I guess all animals are my favorite, but the lynx obviously is a big favorite. And I have my little lynx cub here. Right here, my little lynx cub. Okay, so the lynx, keeper of secrets. Okay, beautiful. I want you to see this beautiful, majestic lynx. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Beautiful. Okay, that's a really deep message right there. Okay, so let's go over to the Quantum Oracle. Okay. I have a really big message for you, which I will tell you very shortly. It was a message that came through to me when I did a practice reading for spirit messages from pets on the other side before the first reading that I published on YouTube. It was a legit reading, you know, I just didn't record it, but I wanted to do a practice and see like how I would present these messages. And I got some really specific stuff. So I'm going to get into this reading first. And when it feels natural to bring that into this reading, I will. Okay, this is the Quantum Oracle. Okay. I feel like someone listening, you have a cat that looks like a lynx. I actually do. She's a small kitty. Her mother's name was actually Lynxie because she reminded me of a lynx. And her little baby, well, Pebbles, she's now 2 actually. I still see her as a baby, but she looks like a little bobcat, and that's just become a theme in the family. And I feel like someone listening, you may have a Maine Coon cat or another cat that just really resembles a lynx. It's like, you know, they're a domestic cat, but there's something about them that looks wild in a good way. Very old soul pet. Okay? That's what I'm getting for someone listening. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we have from the Quantum Oracle. Okay. We have joyous fun. This is an energy card. Have joyous fun. Your pets want you to have joyous fun with you. Know that your pets on the other side are living in joyous fun. If they had any suffering or pain while they were here, they are no longer in pain. They're with God, they're in heaven, and they're in joy. They're having fun. They're doing everything they love to do. I had an Arctic dog, a case hunt, and I believe that she is playing in the snow a lot. She used to love to play in the snow. She would curl up in the snow and take a nap, if you can believe that. So I feel like whatever your pet on the other side loved to do here, they're doing it in heaven now. Okay? Love it. I'm telling you this. I'm bringing you these messages to bring you peace. Okay? They're no longer suffering. And even if they didn't suffer, it was just their time, know that they're very happy on the other side and they're still with you in spirit. Okay, we have a consciousness card, optimism. Okay, so it's time for you to just let the light of God like shine on you and bring you peace if you've lost a pet recently. And then having to do with current pets. Know that you're doing your best as long as you know that you're doing your best. You know what I mean? Let this bring you peace, okay? I think somebody listening, you may know that your pets need you to spend a little more time with them, and there is a way you can do this. There is a way you can do it if you just think it through. There's definitely a way. Maybe change up one little thing in your daily schedule that's going to really open up some time to play with your pets. Like, for example, we started doing playtime with our pets right before bed because we have cats. And, you know, they're nocturnal. So, of course, you know, they sleep a lot during the day, even though they have different play periods. And then right before bed, when we're ready to wind down, we're ready to go to bed. But they're all like, yes, it's hunting time. And so we just carve out some playtime right before bed for them. It's not forever, it's not for long, but we don't want to shortchange them, and they love it, and they come to us and they tell us that they want to play now, especially our one cat Bo, and I've put pictures of him on my community tab. he goes to my boyfriend and he just stands there like a statue and blinks his eyes at him. And that's like the I love you, the way they say I love you. I learned that from Jackson Galaxy. And that's his way of saying, okay, it's time to play now. And to back up, about an hour before that, he also goes to my boyfriend in the same manner, blinks his eyes. That's nighttime treats. And Daddy does the nighttime treats. Mommy does daytime treats. And they know that we're responsive to what they're telling us. So they just have their special ways. Like he'll sit on a tarot book that I have on the dining room table and stare at my boyfriend until he gets his attention, and he'll start blinking, both eyes open and closed, and then he'll lick his lips. Then about an hour later, he'll do the same thing. Usually my boyfriend is like in the bedroom folding laundry at that point. That's just his routine. And Beau will stand out in the living room and chatter at him, like as if he's chattering to birds. If you've ever heard a cat chatter at a bird at the window, but he's talking to him, and he's like, okay, it's time to play. So something like that, just a suggestion. This is a long story, but none of this takes a lot of time, but the time we are spending with them is quality. So maybe at a certain time in the evening, your cats or your dogs or guinea pigs, whatever pets you have, maybe if you carve out that little special time every day for them, it will help bring them more joy and help you feel more satisfied and know in your heart that you're giving them the attention that they need. I think this is going to make you feel better. Okay? And we have another energy card here, planning and action. See, that's basically what I was just talking about. Plan something out. Make this a special time to do a certain thing with your pet. I'm getting somebody's dog can probably be taught new tricks. So my dog, in her senior years, my daughter actually did teach her some new tricks. And, I wasn't really good at training her when she was a puppy. I've always loved dogs, but I always had cats mostly, and I had friends that had dogs. So I didn't really know that they needed as much training as they do. But then she did tricks too, and she loved it, and she loved the interaction. And my daughter taught her how to do some jumps over my exercise step, and she made a little obstacle course in the living room. And the dog, was about 12 years old at the time. She was definitely a senior, and she did live many years after, by the way. But she just loved it. It made her so happy, and it was just a special time during the day. It was some years ago at this point, so I don't remember, what time of day it was, but it was when my daughter was home from school. It might have been right after school, maybe it was after dinner, but they started having this little ritual where they did their new obstacle course game together. And of course, there were many treats involved with that, but it was so much fun, and I picture someone's dog smiling like my dog was, like just loving this, loving that you recognize that they want to play in this way, that they can, that you're communicating better with them. Love it. Okay, so this is the Energy Oracle deck. Let's see what else we have for you. So speaking of communicating with our animals here, I have the big message that I got in the beginning when I was first deciding if I was going to do these readings. I sat down to do a practice reading, and I got this vision of somebody's cats or dogs. I'm kind of picturing a dog involved in this and a cat, or maybe a couple of cats. They're like pouncing on the floor playfully at the end of a couch, between the couch and either a window or sliding glass door or a wall. And it looks like they're playing with another animal, but you don't see anything there. And you're like, what the heck is going on here? Is there a mouse in the wall? Is there a mouse in the couch? What should I do here? And they're playing with a spirit friend from the other side. So it might be an animal that lived in your house or your apartment previously that likes to be there and comes back to play, and they've made friends with your animals. Or it could be a pet of yours that has passed on, and this pet may not have known in the physical your current pets, or maybe they did. Either or, like they could have been friends in the physical and they're still friends from the other side playing together, or It could be a pet that you had previously that did not know your current pets in the physical, but they know each other in spirit. So that's what's going on there. And another little story, I feel like I should save some of my stories and spread them out because I didn't think I had many, but I actually do. So I'm just going to share this with you and know that there's going to be more to come. So when Lynxy, the stray mother cat that showed up at our door, she showed up at our patio door, and I believe that one of my pets on the other side, or maybe a whole group of them, directed her on a soul level to come to us and say, these are good people, they'll take care of you. So she showed up here pregnant with 5 kittens, and we didn't know she was pregnant with 5 kittens at first. I actually thought she was a male, which is a funny part of the story. But no, she was not a male cat with a puffy belly. She was a female cat full of kittens. So I believe, because it was just uncanny how we had never seen her before, and she showed up at the sliding glass door looking at me. I was sitting at the dinner table like, aren't you gonna let me in? I live here. And it was just like she knew, and I couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And I was like, wow, I bet my pets on the other side brought her here. And we took care of her. We fostered her. She had 5 babies. We have 3 of her babies. They're now 2. We found good homes for her other 2 babies. Wish we could have kept them all. We found a good home for the mother cat too. I wanted to keep her, but she, believe it or not, was very territorial with our original 2 cats. Probably because she was pregnant. But when she came here, it was like she owned the place. But the other 2 were here first. So we had to separate them. She was a wonderful mommy cat. It wasn't going to work out. We tried to integrate her, did all the right things, integrate her with the original 2 cats. And she just was too, when I say aggressive, she was not aggressive. She did not bite them or anything like that, but she would chase them down. And it just caused way too much stress in the household. So found a wonderful home for her. Thank God I found a wonderful home for the 3 that we did not keep. But I definitely believe she was guided here in spirit. Probably, I'm just feeling like it's pets of mine on the other side brought her here and said, these are good people that are going to take care of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with the energy and spirit oracle. Okay, we have conscious steps, considered action, and looking forward. Okay, so this message came through in my last spirit messages from pets. Your pets on the other side don't want you to never adopt another pet because you're grieving the loss of them. When you're ready, when you've grieved, sometimes we're never done grieving when we lose a pet. But when you feel stronger and ready, they want you to help other pets too. If you have the means, if you have the right home, if you have the finances. They want you to take care of other pets too. Take conscious steps when you're ready. I feel like somebody's in the middle of a move, okay, and you're feeling like it's not quite the right time. You want to wait until you move and get settled in to adopt another pet. So thinking things forward, be as prepared as you can. But I feel like you're getting ready to move, and like a stray might be coming your way that does not have a microchip. Like you take it to the vet, it's not microchipped. You can't find its, I don't want to say owner because, I respect animals so much. I hate to word it that way, but you know what I mean. You can't find its home, and you're getting ready to move, and you might want to just bring the pet with you. You may still continue to look for its previous home, but this pet's probably going to end up staying with you. Okay, so in your rush, like while you're moving, because there's usually a lot of rush, there's in and out. You're going from your house to the moving truck and back and forth. Be very careful with current pets, a new pet you might be adopting, whatever you have. Be very careful about the in and out, right? Comfort this new pet as best you can. And your current pet family, make sure everybody's comfortable, but this is doable. If this is you, this is doable. But it's something, it says considered action and looking forward. So it's going to take some planning ahead, okay? Definitely take time. If you're the one moving, take time out of your moving and your packing and stuff to take this stray to the vet and have it checked for microchips, a microchip, And for any, you have some blood work done, make sure they don't like have anything that's contagious to your current pets. And also a rabies shot's probably very important too. So I feel like there's no records on this pet, so it's probably going to need at least a rabies shot. Okay, we have Archangel Zadkiel, and he comes up a lot. He or she, because I'm getting like a strong male and female energy here, and this is number 21. The other one was 26. So if you like numerology, look up 26, 21, 8, and 3. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. So you don't need to forgive yourself of anything if you adopt another pet while you're still grieving the loss of a pet. Okay, just love yourself, and know that your pet on the other side wants you to help pets here on this earth in the physical as much as you can, as long as you're not taxing yourself. Okay, look at the yellow roses. Allow yourself healing. Okay, and maybe part of your healing is knowing that your pets on the other side want you to help. Thought vibrations, resonant choices, and signature signals, 23. That breaks down to 5. So there's a change here. I do feel like someone is moving. I think this involves pets, and it might involve a new pet. And you're like, oh, this isn't the right timing. This just, this isn't quite it. But think about it. See if you can think it through. If you start planning this through, thinking forward, right? It's just like looking forward. Can this work out? You might suddenly feel like, yes, we can do this. It's time to slow down a little bit, though. I can pack those boxes tomorrow and get this dog or cat to the vet today, checked out, find its home if it does have a home. Unfortunately, I feel like someone else moved and left their pet behind. And that's sad. That happens. Unfortunately, I hate it that happens. But this pet in your hands is going to be in way better loving hands, and they came to you during this time for a reason. Okay. So let's go further here with, I keep saying further, with the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, and see if we get any more messages or see what these other messages are. So of course we're going to get some more messages. Oops, too many. The Joyous Fun card is popping out at me. I want you to know your pets on the other side are so happy. I'm picturing dogs running around in the grass, cats playing with their favorite toys, their favorite friends. Here we have the Eight of Water. This is moving on, searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. Yes. This is moving on, allowing your own soul to heal any grieving, and knowing that there are other animals you are meant to help here. All right. And this is about those conscious steps, okay? Conscious steps forward. These have similar meanings. Conscious steps in the Eight of Water. She is taking conscious steps. And look at all the blue jumping out. That's the throat chakra that can identify or be related to the throat chakra. So you might want to focus the color blue around your throat chakra, either in meditation or just a visualization. It's about communication. So this could be about communicating with pets on the other side or current pets who might be coming your way. And also keep in mind, any animals anywhere you come across them, whether they're in a pet store or from a breeder, if they are all here now and need homes, that means they need homes, okay? So I like to guard people against being like, I would never adopt from a breeder, or, I would never adopt from a pet store. I'm not going to support that. Well, it is the way it is, okay? It is the way it is, and all those little lives, they need a home. No matter how they came to this world, they need a home. So I just like to put that out there before anyone wants to reject the way in which they adopt a pet, okay? Whoops, dropped a card on the floor. Because they are here. If they are in existence, they are in existence, and they need a home, they need love. Okay, we have the Three of Fire, goals, expansion, and vision. So somebody listening, you may have a big vision to help animals in a much bigger way than you have thus far. But know that you are doing enough. And also with self-acceptance here, I just really feel like you need to know that it's okay to do what you can do. I wish I could save all the animals in the world. You know what I mean? I wish I could, but I can't. It's not my job to save all of them. I can only have a certain number that I can personally handle. I'll probably, I don't know why I'm saying this because it could be really heartbreaking, but I'll probably foster down the road again. It's hard for me to let them go. So I feel like it might be another situation for me personally. I may foster again and end up adopting, you know, in that way. Because I want to help it when I'm in a situation where I can. So I'm just putting that out there because that might pertain to someone listening, okay? Goals, expansion, and vision. So for someone listening, you might be like, yes, I want to do this. I want to help. I want to start fostering. Look into how that's done. Look into different pet shelters in your area. I know someone who fosters from a beagle rescue because she happens to love beagles. I don't know how she does it because I would probably have about 50 dogs. Okay, so like I'm not quite ready to do that again after the mother cat that I fostered and all of that. It was very hard letting the 3 go. It was very, very hard. But yes, somehow she's able to do it, and I admire that. So this could be you. This could be you. Like maybe there's a certain breed that you're more familiar with, and it's easier for you to foster that breed because of the certain personality. Sorry, I'm just dropping cards everywhere. Bear with me. All right, that's it. They keep flipping out. Okay, we've got the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor stubbornly wanted to come out, and all these other cards are just kind of flipping right in my hand, but I don't feel like they were part of this reading. Planning and action and thought vibrations is being clarified by the Emperor. Strong planning strategy. It says organization, leadership, and structure. Okay, so someone has a pet here in the physical. I'm getting a lot of dog energy, even though I get a lot of cat stuff too. I feel like your dog needs to be trained, okay? And that's probably why I thought about my dog, and I was saying like, sorry, that was blurry. I was saying in the beginning, like I wasn't really very knowledgeable about training a puppy. And down the road I learned, but it's harder when they're older. But even if this is an older pet that you're adopting, they're still trainable. Like I was saying, my dog learned tricks, you know, when she was older. And I feel like this message here, okay, organization, leadership, structure. Dogs are pack animals. They need a leader, and sometimes their leader is a human. Why is this not coming in? Sorry about that. I might have to fix the focus on this. So it might be time to go to dog training, puppy school, any kind of dog training, okay? There could be a PetSmart near you. I know they have dog training, and it's going to help this animal a great deal, okay? It's going to help their anxiety. They're going to feel more structured. And I feel like there is a trainer or an animal behaviorist that's really going to be supportive to you and your relationship with your dog. Okay? Whoa, these messages, man. I can't believe this reading is going on this long. Okay, so let's go over to the Love Angel Oracle deck and get some more messages here, and then we'll end with some inspiration cards. Okay. And please comment below if you like these readings. I know I asked that in my last reading, but please continue to give me some feedback, and I will continue to do these if I'm getting enough, of an audience. Rebirth. Remember, you have the capacity to choose. Choose life, yes. Choose love, choose health, choose happiness. So the choose life part, yes, like I said, know that all of the animals in existence, whether they were bred or in a pet store, strays, found at a dumpster, they all need love and attention and help, okay? So however you can help. And your animals on the other side want you to help if you can. Okay, let's get one more from here. Okay. And we have sanctuary. Oh, pet sanctuary. That's the first thing that would come to my mind during this reading. You are the child of the divine universe, and you carry a spark of that divinity within you. Yeah, so it's like you're an earth angel here caring for animals, and your pets on the other side want you to know that. I see them as our angels, and they most definitely are. But if you've rescued animals and they're on the other side now, they see you as their angel and their savior when they were here on the earth plane with you. And know that they still love you and they're happy over there. They're very happy. Okay, got a couple pop outs here. Hang on. All right. We have wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So this is your beautiful pets on the other side. They're living a beautiful life. They're bound by nothing. They're not bound by illness or injury or anything. They're happy and joyous. And if they were handicapped here on the earth plane, they're no longer. If they were, I feel like someone like maybe had a dog with 3 legs or a cat with 3 legs, they have all 4 legs now. Grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. Okay, so this is just a message like when we're here in the physical, we have these harsh lessons sometimes, but when we cross over, we don't have the pains and the restrictions. We have joy and happiness, and that's what your pets on the other side have. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. Please comment below if this resonates, and I will see you again soon.